That is really nice, Bai. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
And let's now take a look at a small video showing some of Bai's favorite memories here. Bai, those were such great pictures and a lot of goofy, silly ones in there. I love it. That really shows a lot about your personality. So, what was the last one? You guys were ice skating?
Yes, that was their opening, like ice skating. So I went with my friends. Like I remember that was an amazing moment. That it was the first time that I tried, to ice skate. I was not good at all. Like it was so bad and so embarrassing. Like I was there, everybody, just having fun, and me holding my friend. I was like, okay, don't let me. I'm gonna fall. I don't want to fall. And yeah, but it was just like super great and super amazing.
I'm the same way. Don't you worry. That's great. Thank you so much, Bai. Stay tuned because we'll have more after this.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it. Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker. Hello, and welcome back to International Journey. Tonight we have Bai. Bai is an international student from Senegal, and he's going to be telling a lot more about his journey after college at SUNY Oswego. So what are your plans after graduation?
So after graduation, I am thinking about having a job and work for a little bit, and hopefully, like if possible, like I would love to have a kind of volunteer position, like somewhere in East Africa, and then work there for some time, and then right after that, do grad school.
Very nice. Thanks for sharing that. I know it's hard because a lot of students don't exactly know what they want to do after graduation, and everybody's scared when I ask the question. Totally get it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, but that's great. I'm glad that you have a plan for yourself. What is one thing you are most excited about when it comes to graduating?
I feel like for some time, because even if I have to go to grad school, it won't be until September. So for 9 or 10 months, I won't have homework. I won't be like in the pressuring moment of like submitting homeworks. And I'm very excited about that. And also, hopefully also I will be to travel a little bit around, like, have some time with my family and stuff like that. So I'm very excited about that because it has been so long, to be far away, and also I can spend a little bit of time with my family and friends, and that would be super good. And I'm thinking also about doing some pastries because I'm a good cook, but I cannot bake. So
what can't you do? I mean, now we're talking about baking too. That's so cool. I really like that. Yeah, so if you were to have a dream job, I know that's not right after college, of course. There's a lot of things that can happen, but down the road, a dream job for you, what would that be?
So in the long run, a dream job for me would be to have a company for the water management in my country, because we kind of have a lot of problem with water, and then my country gonna have like water problems soon because of climate change. So if I could have a company that would, help reuse the water, manage the water that we have, it would be super amazing, because a lot of people in my country, it is now semi-desertic, they are having problems with drinkable water or using, enough water for their everyday supplies. So that is actually a dream of mine that I really hope to realize.
That's amazing. And I know you kind of like learned about this or discussed this in your environmental economics class here. Tell me about the environmental economics class and why you loved it so much, because you were talking about it and you sounded very passionate.
Yeah, of course. So the environmental economics, I loved it so much because that was the reason why I discovered how much I love to work on the climate cause, right? So before, it was just like about money, making money, having a degree in business, and then open a business, and that's it, right? But then once I took the class, I was so passionate about it, and I did good on it, like thanks to my professor, also like Glenn Graham, which I have a very good connection with, and then he really supported me, so thank you so much for that. And because of that class, I knew exactly what I want to do. I knew what kind of master I want to do. I knew what kind of PhD I want to do, and what kind of company I would want to have later on.
Yeah. Do you anticipate going to grad school down the road, or like getting your doctorate at all?
Yeah. So that's also a question that I'm just going to put a question mark on that. But I do want to have my master degree like right in next fall. But the PhD or doctorate, I don't know yet. Like we're going to think about it soon enough. But yeah, the most pressing things that I would want to have is the master.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
So I know we were talking a little bit before about where Bai has been traveling wise. So where have you not been and you want to go to?
Oh, that's a good question. So I want to travel everywhere in Africa, especially because I know I have been in a lot of countries in Europe, but not that much in Africa. And I feel like my culture is extremely beautiful. So I want to go anywhere in Africa, pick any country in Africa, I want to go there, like that I have not been to. And I definitely want to go to Sri Lanka, because first my best friend lived there, Ravia, and then, is from there, not lived there. She's from there, so I want to discover her culture. And I really, really want to go to the Philippines too.
Very nice. And when you were talking about your friends, do you notice here that you have a lot of other international friends?
Yes, like actually most of my friends are international.
Yeah, you can totally mention them. Say hi too. They'll probably be watching.
Yeah, of course. Hi to you all, because the list is super long and I don't want to miss anyone. But hi to you all. So yes, that's where I'm going to stop, not to be in trouble.
I know.
Yeah.
So your friends though at SUNY Oswego tend to be more international students.
Exactly. Yeah, and actually, right now the group that I'm spending most time with, they are even Senegalese from my country, like Fan, Rafa, and Fatima. Hi to you all, and also Clarissa. Like I have been super close to her, and because she's just like very, very ambitious, and then I feel like we kind of have common goal in a way that we want to do something that impact the world. So it has been also super great to have her as a friend.
That's amazing. Yeah, we know Clarissa here at WTOP-10. So,
of course.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah. Now, I know it's going to get a little somber, but what is the one thing you'll miss after graduating from SUNY Oswego?
I will definitely miss my professor and my friends that are still here. So, my professor, because I as I said, have a special bond with them. Like, hi also to Professor Digay. Like, he has been there for me in a way that it was incredible. And as a professor also, like, you know, Professor Arcuri and all of them, like me, had the entire econ department, and plus the professor that I have had along the way, they have always been super helpful. So I'm gonna definitely miss like that time that I have had with them, and also all my friends, of course. And yeah, but we're gonna keep contact, and happy to kind of have different paths in life, of course, but meet from time to time to catch up.
Most definitely. And we'll miss you too. You're our last guest for this second season of International Journey.
Oh, so thank you so
really,
much.
thank you so much for coming on. It was amazing talking to you, Bai. And before we go though, you know, it's really nice if you could say a message to your peers and your family that will be watching.
Of course, yeah, so thank you for you all, first of all, for like watching me. Thank you to all my friends at Oswego, like my colleagues. And I would have to speak a little bit in French. So, merci beaucoup aussi à toute ma famille, genre mes sœurs, mon père, spécialement mon père, genre il est mon meilleur ami, il a toujours été là pour moi. Je sais pas ce que j'aurais pu devenir sans toi, papa, Maman du Sidibé. Also like my sisters and Thomas, like ich liebe dich Thomas, and wir werden reden später. And yeah, thank you.
I think you said hi to everyone, I hope. I know that was a lot, and I loved it. That was great. Thank you so much, Bai. I know that people watching at home definitely enjoyed our conversation. And if you did, definitely follow our Instagram, isa.internationaljourney. But thank you so much for being a part of our show. It was a pleasure having you with us today. But with this all being said, it's the end of our season of International Journey. Thank you all for watching the show. Wishing you the best of luck for finals as well. Please take care and good night.
Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be
Evening, everyone, and welcome back to The Bigger Picture. I'm your co-host, Kayla.
And I'm your other co-host, Jaden.
And for those watching who are unfamiliar with the show, we spread awareness to multicultural organizations, businesses that are present here on campus. That includes programs, events, and anything else pertaining to these orgs and businesses.
Well, Kayla, next week we will be on Thanksgiving break. Are you excited?
I'm extremely excited, actually. I cannot wait to go home. I miss my family so much. I can't wait to have some good food and just relax. What about you?
Man, same thing. I cannot wait to go home. Cannot wait to have good food.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Ooh, okay. So I'm
Like
not gonna
top
lie.
one.
All right, so I had a conversation with my grandmother like a week or two ago, and she was thinking about making some turkey ribs.
Ooh.
So I am excited for that. How about you?
So you gonna send me a plate though, right?
Yeah.
Why is it getting silent? Okay, so you weird. No, that's okay. That's okay.
I
You
got
could be weird.
I got you.
You
Don't
could be
worry,
weird.
don't
No,
worry.
you could be weird.
Nah, but speaking of silence, now to talk about organizations, the Black Student Union will be holding a silent sit-in this weekend during ice hockey whiteout games. And so due to events that took place throughout this semester, BSU encourages everyone to join them in protesting racism on campus. The time BSU will meet up for the silent sit-in for both Friday and Saturday games will be at 5 p.m. in the MCC Arena. In order to participate in the sit-in, you will need to purchase a ticket for the whiteout games, which for Oswego students are free in the box office or online at tickets.oswego.edu. For non-Oswego students, though, tickets are now $9 for general admission. For the sit-in, all black wear is mandatory, with black face masks being encouraged.
Moving into other events taking place before Thanksgiving break, the African American Males Empowerment Network will be hosting their networking brunch this Saturday, November 16th at MCC Laker Lounge from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Doors open at 10:30 a.m. and tickets are still available in the box office for $7.
Later in the day, 2.5 will be collaborating with Title IX for their annual Skate for a Victim event in Sweatman Gym from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. To skate, prices will only be $2.50, and it is free for all students to spectate.
And next week, Golden Z Club will be introducing their own Sips drinks, the Golden Special. This drink will be a smoothie blended, and it will include mango, pineapple, coconut, and lemonade. This drink will be available at Sips all week from Monday, November 18th to Friday, November 22nd.
Also, next week, Thursday, November 21st, the African Student Organization will be having their PB&J service event in MCC 225 at 7 p.m. Come make and donate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to anyone who needs.
Speaking of ASO, reminder that the African Student Organization will be hosting their annual dinner on the last day of classes, Friday, December 6th in the Sheldon Ballroom. The theme of the dinner will be a Wambe edition, and there are still tickets in the box office available for $15. Doors for the event will open at 6 p.m. with red carpet walks taking place at 6:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. being the start of the dinner.
We are going to throw it to break now, but when we come back, we will have our guests with us.
We'll be back with the bigger picture.
La 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 la. Breathe. La 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 la. La 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 la. Breathe.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly
Okay, and welcome back to The Bigger Picture, everyone. We have our guests here, the President and Vice President of the Latino Student Union, Angelica and Alexandra.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good. How are you guys?
We're good. We're good.
Doing all right.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
So my name's Angelica Celaya. I'm a senior. My major is cinema and screen studies with a double minor in photography and Latin American studies.
My name's Alexandra Mercedes. I'm the Vice President of the Latino Student Union. As you mentioned, I'm a double major in business administration and accounting, and I'm Mexican Dominican.
Okay, yes.
Or I'm Salvadoran. I forgot to mention that.
Big South.
Big South. Okay. Okay, so first and most importantly, let's recap your dinner from last weekend, okay? First, I really want to know, what was the theme behind, what was the inspiration behind the theme, Welcome to Spanish Harlem?
So the theme was from our Denosa. She came up with that.
Okay.
She's been having this idea, I guess, for a long time. And so before her theme, we had a theme decided in the summer, but then she told us her idea, and we were like, wait a minute. That sounds fun.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, we went with her theme, Spanish Harlem. Alex?
Yes, so the purpose of Welcome to Spanish Harlem is our annual dinners are supposed to showcase Latino culture. Typically, we choose a country, but this year we're no, let's showcase
everybody,
a broad one. And I feel like Spanish Harlem is not only Latino related, but the African American community could relate. Many communities could relate because New York City is so diverse, and I think that's what everyone loved about it, especially the attire. No one felt the pressure to dress up. They felt like they could be themselves and just rep their countries, and I really love that.
Yes.
Word, indeed.
What were some highlights from that dinner that you'd say?
The performances.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I loved each and every performance. I was shocked. Everybody, us, the E-board, we were all dancing. We were lit. We were having our time.
Yeah, we opened our feet.
No, for real.
There was quite a few performances that happened. I know Remo performed.
Yes.
We had the dance battle at the end.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you want a battle. Yes. For me, was the keynote speaker, Dr. Nazario Y. Colon. He was also our keynote speaker for our Alana event in September for Latino Heritage Month. When I met him, he just felt like an uncle to me. It was just that intimate, quick connection. So when he came and shared his words of wisdom with everyone else, I don't know, he's just very for the people. He's one of those people where I feel like you're talking to a person, you're not talking to an elected official.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I really love that.
Yeah, he wasn't very robotic with his answers. He was very authentic with it. While when you're speaking to other people, faculty or something, they sound very AI.
Yes. I like that.
That is true.
Yes.
So, what has been your favorite LSU program so far this semester? I need an answer from both of y'all, by the way, too.
Okay.
Okay, I go first. I love the Finish the Lyric program. I love to see the diversity within the music. Yes. It got real competitive real fast, but I think it was a fun time. And I loved collabing with DMA.
Okay.
For me, it would have to be the Jeopardy program, because it's people are getting to know LSU, the E-board, the history of LSU, some Latino fun facts. It was very competitive and fun.
Okay. I like that. So, how does the Latino Student Union celebrate diversity and equity within the Latino community?
So one thing I heard feedback from last year was that people didn't feel, I guess, welcome. So especially for my E-board who were past committee members. So in a way we were able to get, I guess, have a deeper connection with their committee. Was the first program, Madi, she's our public relations, she suggested making name cards for them and putting 3 fun facts about them, their name, their majors, where they're from, so we can just get to know who they are, and instead of pointing towards them during programs, we can be oh, you hey Skylar,
say their name instead of personal.
Yeah, instead of pointing, because pointing is, I don't know, me, I was taught it's rude to point.
Yeah, the point, even though I'm guilty sometimes. Pointing is rude to do, so it's like that y'all found that like that alternative like option, to get to know.
Yes. I feel like also with the programs, I feel like we can spread education and awareness to Latino culture, but also make it fun.
Yeah.
So we incorporated a lot of this semester, a lot of interactive programs, like such as the Jeopardy one. Like not only are you gonna learn facts about LSU and our history, but you're also gonna learn about Latino history and culture. So I really love that aspect. And then again, with the dinner this year, we just wanted to do something a little different than what we usually do. Usually it's a lot of like black formal tie. Where let's switch it up. Let's engage everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and even with like our e-board shoot, we didn't want to do something like formal. We just wanted to have fun with it.
Yeah.
So that's why we incorporated like jerseys or like jean shorts and like our flags because we wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Nah, I like that idea because I feel like interactive and informational kind of go hand in hand, and that's something that I've learned with being in SUNY Oswego, with being a part of organizations myself. Like it can go hand in hand, and if you make it blend perfectly, it's like definitely be great results.
Yeah.
And I'm also glad that y'all really tried to take the pressure off like things being so formal all the time. You know what I mean? Like sometimes not having to think too hard about like what am I gonna wear to the e-board shoot, what am I gonna wear to the dinner? Like y'all just like, you know what? Like I got something for y'all, we're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
I really like that.
And I feel like you can still be professional without being formal.
Yeah.
Like breaking also that stereotype.
Yes.
So, what are the benefits of being a member of LSU beyond the social and cultural activities?
I feel like for me is networking with faculty, especially with like Dr. Duran. I feel like even as a committee, you get to learn how certain faculty are, because Dr. Duran, she'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
She's
gonna keep it real.
No, for real. She's like a good mentor, and she's gonna keep it real.
Shout out Dr. Duran.
Shout out Dr. Duran.
Dr.
Yes,
Duran.
ma'am. Yes. We love you. But yes. I think also, at least for me personally, was gaining like real life experience within my major. Being vice president this year and working alongside with my treasurer, budgeting, reaching out to vendors. As a business administration and accounting major, like I got to negotiate prices.
Yes.
And just time manage and coordinate everything. So I think that's also a major benefit of being part of student organizations, just taking advantage of those experiences.
And for me, I started off as secretary, so like it has helped me like become organized, like more of like a type A person. And I don't know, it gets you structure, helps you balance academics and then extracurricular.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you both been involved in LSU?
So for me, this is my second year with LSU, but I started as a committee member my sophomore year.
Okay.
So I guess 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sophomore right now, so I joined the e-board my freshman year as director of public relations, and then I'm vice president this year. Yeah, so I never got the committee experience because when I got here, I jumped into the e-board position.
Yeah.
How's that like? Just immediately coming here to SUNY Oswego and then jumping into an e-board position.
For me, I didn't mind it. Like I thought it was fun. In high school, I had a very director of public relations background. Of marketing through social media, so it wasn't like anything brand new. It was just like, oh, 2 birds in one stone. I love social media, I love my Latino community, putting them both together. I thought it was definitely a very unique experience. Like there's not a lot of freshmen that can say like, oh, I jumped on the e-board like as soon as I came on campus, because typically people join sophomore, junior year. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that experience.
And how has LSU helped you both grow as a person? Like.
For me, I feel like I'm getting closer to like my roots of being Salvadoran. Like I feel prouder. I feel like before I was like, yeah, I'm Salvadorian, but now I'm like, yeah, I'm Salvadorian. Like, yes. Can I curse here or no?
No.
Okay. I was about to say something, but I was like, no, I'm for life.
Thank you for asking.
I was about to bleep you.
No, for real.
For me, I think attending a predominantly white institution, it's very hard, especially in my major. Like I'm surrounded by typically white men, so constantly feeling like I don't have a voice anywhere. LSU definitely has showed me like, no, you matter. this is as much as your campus as anybody else's campus. And it really like helped me amplify my voice. Like, I'm not afraid no more to raise my hand in class. I'm gonna speak my mind. If someone's about a mansplain, like, I just said that. But yeah, it definitely helped me also with confidence.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Do y'all have any highs and lows that like y'all could take from this semester that y'all can improve on into next semester as well?
That's a good question. Like, in what way? Like, is it LSU or just our own self?
Like an LSU.
LSU.
Yeah.
I guess my high would be like the dinner, cause I was stressed out before.
Yeah.
But that would be my only low. I guess planning stuff, cause planning stuff.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's
You don't
hard.
even gotta tell me. I already know. It's hard.
Yeah.
It takes a toll on you.
It does.
For sure. I would say my high is keeping the interactiveness and like the community built that we spent and bringing it onto next semester with both e-board and committee. A low, I would say, is I'm very big on like how can we amplify, how can we uplift what we're doing. So definitely bringing in more like financial aid programs, career service programs. Like, yes, we're here for college, we're here for fun, but let's see how we're gonna better ourselves.
Yeah.
How are we gonna build
networking? Like that.
Exactly. How are we gonna, how are we gonna get to where we want to be?
Exactly.
How are we gonna get there?
I like
Show them the pathways and the doors they can open to get there.
Exactly.
As you should.
Yes.
Oh.
This was a great conversation.
Okay, so we're gonna toss it to break, but we'll be right back with more questions for Alexandria and Angelica.
Bye, y'all. How you gonna put your hand?
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Questions. So, what are your top 3 favorite Latin dishes?
Girl, don't get me started. Okay.
Hold on.
So for me, I love sopa de frijoles. So it's like bean soup with like beef. You can add rice, cream, soft or hard cheese, avocado, hot sauce, lemon, and a side of tortilla. I can eat that when it's hot too. I don't care.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Mexican, so I love me some tacos. I don't care where they're from. Birria, beef, chicken, shrimp. Woo!
Okay,
love
shout
tacos.
out Berea Tacos.
Yes.
And shout out to Berea Pizza too.
Yes.
Shout out Nini's Taqueria in Brooklyn. Actually. Shout out her. Shout out her.
Yes.
All right, so I'm about to make all 3 of y'all mad at this table because that exact place I had over the summer, and let me tell you.
Dan didn't.
You didn't like it?
It was not all that to me.
What? Maybe you gotta give it a try again.
But is it authentic though? Like, is it Hispanics in the back cooking?
I don't know, but it was. Listen, I felt like it was overhyped to me. I'm not gonna lie. The money too. The money.
How much was it?
Man, we talking like $20.
Yeah, it was
$30.
expensive. It was
It's
expensive.
like we talking like
But
$30.
me and my friends split it 3 ways. So.
I was like,
okay.
man, and I bought that myself.
Ooh,
Like,
damn, Jaden. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'll make you some tacos, because no. Let's spin that back.
Yes.
What do you mean you don't like tacos?
Thank you. But how do y'all manage the Latino Student Union and other responsibilities that y'all have on campus as students?
Google Calendar, to-do list.
Don't shoot me. I hate Google Calendar. I hate it with my whole soul.
What?
I don't know what it is. I love Apple Calendar. Like, I love my Apple Calendar. It's across. I have it on my Apple Watch. I have it on my iPad. I have it on my MacBook. It's just right there. But I'm definitely, like, being type A. I have my own schedule for all my assignments in Google Sheets.
Okay.
I have all my club stuff, organization stuff on my calendar. And I have a weekly to-do list where I go through each calendar, like both my Apple and the Google Sheets. All right, so what I got to do for the week, check it off. But, yeah, just very organized. I think it takes organization and determination. Like, you got to be very on yourself.
And very disciplined, too.
Yeah,
like,
disciplined.
you really have to, like, be like, okay, I got to do my homework first before I do all these extracurricular.
I'm trying to get my hands on some of that discipline. I'm trying to get my hands on that.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm still trying to work on time management to this day.
What really saves me is, like, I work at the box office.
Okay.
So I can do my homework while I'm working. So it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, that really saved me, honestly.
That's real. How about y'all?
Shout out Kelly.
How do you de-stress real quick?
So the way I like to de-stress, I like to be outside with nature. Just sit and just look around.
Yeah.
It calms my nerves down.
Okay.
So just looking at the sky, looking around.
Being by the lake.
People watching too. Yeah, by the lake too. But it's been a minute since I've been by the lake, so I need to do that. But it's cold, so
Yeah. For me, I love putting my phone on D&D.
That too.
Turning off the lights and I like to turn on my little show. For this semester, my show is Vampire Diaries.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how I decompress. I just watch my show.
That's a good show.
Yes.
Yo. So what are your favorite things about your e-board and your committee members?
Oh my gosh, our e-board, I love how we always have like different ideas.
Yes.
So like, I like how they always try to get their input in and they're not like shy about it.
Yes. I love how diverse the board is. We all like showcase different Latino countries. It's not just the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have people from the Caribbean side. We got people from Latin America, North America, Central. Like, it's everywhere. Same thing with the committee. We have a lot of different Latino countries that don't get a lot of love, like Peru, Brazil, Ecuador. Like,
Cuban.
those are, yeah. I love that.
That's what we like really wanted for this year, because it's like some people are like shy to come to LSU because they think it's just only Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, but we're like, no, it's everybody.
Yes, very inclusive.
Yeah, it's very inclusive. Yes. I also love that we have like non-Latinos on the board too, because it's like we're all people of color. Like, we all have this mission, we all have this goal, and we all trying to get to it, and that's it. I love the unity within everything.
I like that you made that point, because it just brings me back to last year when I first got involved with organizations. LSU was literally the first organization I got a part of.
Yes, I would always see you come to our programs. I'm like, yay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Okay, I got a real important question. It might be the most important question I ever hear me ask, okay? Hypothetically speaking, if I was making a Latin music playlist, who would you say I must have on there? Who must be on that playlist?
Bad Bunny.
Knew it. I knew it.
Carol G.
Okay.
The girl. She's only touching the new people. We need the OGs.
Oh, the OGs?
I need Daddy Yankee on that playlist.
Okay.
I need Romeo Santos on that playlist.
Yes, I like Romeo Santos. Yes.
I need Selena on that playlist.
Okay, yes.
Una flor.
Who else?
Hold on, I'm trying to think of the OGs. I need Ozuna. He kind of died out, but I love Ozuna.
I don't like
Yes.
Ozuna.
What?
Oh.
Or Nicky Jam. Especially Nicky Jam.
Dominican?
Nicky Jam, he was. Let's not talk about what Nicky Jam did.
That one I understand. I'm trying to think of a more girl artist.
Oh my gosh. So she doesn't sing Spanish music, but like she does like indie type of music.
Okay.
The Marias.
Yes, wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican.
Oh my gosh, I love the Marias.
Love them. So like, Cuco.
Never heard of that one.
He's very indie.
Okay.
I feel like Raúl Alejandro needs to be there.
Raúl Alejandro,
He's coming up.
yes, he is coming. He has a new album dropping tomorrow.
Tune in, y'all. Tune in, y'all.
Okay. What you know about Spanish music, Jaden?
Right, what you be tuning into? We forgot El Alfa. We need him in
Oh,
that playlist.
El Alfa.
Listen, so listen. I love music. Okay. Bad Bunny. I know about Bad Bunny. Okay.
Bad Bunny, Bad.
Romeo Santos. I know about him too. Like, okay. That's it. That's about it.
Like, he's not tuned in yet. He's gonna be tuned in.
I'm gonna be tuned in one day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Tune in.
the question I got is, what is something that you wish more people knew about your org?
I feel like, again, with the inclusivity, like, not only isn't it, like, yes, we're Latino focused, but we're not exclusive. But it's also, we showcase everybody. Again, I think people, since there's a lot of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans that typically are on campus, like, that's not all we showcase. We showcase a lot of things.
Everybody, yeah. And I'm glad that our e-board and our committee is very diverse. So it gets people who don't come to, like, our programs or events to, like, maybe dip their toes a little bit. So yeah, I hope they continue to come and not feel shy. Especially, I feel like this year, a lot of freshmen are, like, coming to our programs and events. Because I feel like when you're a freshman in a new environment or school, we're, like, so scared to, like, join or, like, put ourselves out there. So I'm glad they're putting themselves out there.
Yeah, that's good. That's a real good thing.
Even though y'all already touched on this, like, if anybody was looking to join the LSU, like, what would you say to them? Like,
No, for real, I'm like, just come. Like, it feels like a family. It really does feel like a family. It's like family away from, like, your own home. Like, you feel, I don't know, it feels like a warm hug to me.
Yeah,
that's how I can explain it.
Yeah, I definitely tell them come to programs, be locked in, get to know the e-board. Like, just don't go to program and run away. Like, talk to us. We're people too. Like, we're students too. I think also with like connections. I think a lot of people just like, oh, LSU is just an org, but there's so many things you could get out of the org. You can make lifelong friends. You can network. You can find people in your major. Like, I didn't even know people were in my major until I went to LSU. Like, oh, you're a business. I'm a major too. Like, well, I'm seeing you in class. Like, why we not in the same class? Like, I think a lot of that too.
Yeah, people are just very shy, but it's okay. But, like, it's okay to dip your water. Dip your toes into the water. Like.
So if y'all were to come back to Oswego in the next 5 years, what would you want to see the LSU looking like? Like, what is, like, the standard that you'd like to see?
I want to continue seeing, like, how we're, like, the inclusivity, like, everything, like, diverse. Like, I want to see, like, maybe, like, a gala event where it's, like, it's all networking. I think that would be cool. So, like, people can, like, learn how to network professionally.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Yes. I would love to see more unity. I would love to see, like, all top 5 Alana orgs, like, be like this, like this. Like,
That-
see how my fingers are crunched?
That is
Like
definitely
this.
a goal. That
Like,
is a
I
goal
really
right
want to,
there.
like, not that we're not like this already, but, like, more unity. Like,
More
I want
unity.
people to think, like, we one org.
Yes.
Like,
UNITY.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Exactly.
I would just love to see that. I want to see, the annual pastelito sales. Like, I want to make sure they still
Oh,
making
yeah.
pastelitos, tres leches. Like, I want to see more cultural dishes be implemented and stuff. Also would like to see more people on the e-board, like, from different Latin countries. Like, I would love to have a Brazilian on the board, Peruvian.
Ecuador.
Yeah.
Argentina, Chile, like, yeah.
More of those, yeah.
All right, so we are now at the end of the show.
It's been a week and a half since Chris and Austin went missing. No one has really cared but me and my partner, Jaylene. We went to the actual police, but they said, not paid enough to care. So we took the matters into our own hands. I will not sleep until they are found and saved from whatever fate has been brought across them. It seems in this dark world we find ourselves in, it's gotten ever darker with the disappearance of Austin and Chris. Hi, everybody. We apologize for the unusual show, but we currently can't find your hosts.
We're trying everything we can to locate them. Just bear with us. Your show will start soon.
This is our board where we have evidence and possible connections to what could have happened to them. You see, we got a lot of suspects on the list, including notable internet superstars KSI and Logan Paul. We think they might have, had something to do with it. A lot of prominent names in the WTOP space,
Honestly,
including.
it doesn't make any sense. Like, I think we should have put like Post-its with like the names because I can't keep track of all of this.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of names, but you know what? I know everyone's name on this board because I'm a good friend.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Connections to other shows as well, indeed. We have some connections to Mike and Logan Unplugged. They're a shady group of characters.
They are.
They're
I'm not a fan
shady.
of them, honestly.
And they have said some alarming things in the past about more airtime. They might have some incentive to make these shows disappear.
A motive, right?
A motive,
That's
yeah.
what it's called?
I mean, that's what police need.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
have one of the people on the board in the control room along with Austin's roommate. I think it would help if we asked them some questions.
Yeah, that's a good start. Let's go get some starting info.
Yeah, we'll continue our investigation after this.
Oop. Whoops. All right.
In this, it says J. Cole's up the card.
Oh my god, this equipment is awful.
All right, nobody move. This is a matter. This is a police matter. All right.
I mean, your hands up in the air?
Yeah, I need to see everybody's hands. I need to see everybody's hands.
Unconstitutional.
Where's my lawyer?
You don't need a lawyer. We're not real police. Where were you last Monday?
Last Monday, I was at 120 Sheldon Avenue with my friend Lucas McGarry.
Oh.
And can this Lucas McGarry corroborate that story?
He certainly can.
Allegedly.
I think we should start with this one. He's looking at me a little suspicious.
I'm the lawyer. This is unconstitutional, and I will get you for assault.
I'm not a real police officer. Who are you going to report
And
me
nobody
to?
touched you.
If you're not a real police officer, makes the case even better.
All right, let's stop talking to him. Name.
Ryan
Oh my God.
Frechtel.
Grade.
First semester sophomore.
Major.
Broadcasting Mass Comm 5-year program with sales minor.
Name and major again.
Ryan Frechtel.
You're sweating a bit too much.
First semester.
Yeah, you're awfully sweaty. You're awfully sweaty.
Okay, the 5-year Broadcasting Mass Comm program.
I don't think we asked all of that. Where were you?
I was at the gym.
When?
When? Why are you? What day? What day are you asking me?
What day did we ask?
Last Monday.
Last Monday.
Last Monday, yeah, I was at the gym.
Oh, what time?
3 o'clock.
Criminal says what?
3 o'clock.
Oh, that was a good one.
Well, might have had him.
I think there's one more suspect that we haven't interrogated.
Awfully suspicious. Awfully suspicious.
Wait, she's kind of cute. Hold on. What's her name?
Patsy.
Oh, where were you on Monday? I mean, not like it matters, but.
I was doing laundry.
Ooh, what time?
From 7 to like 9. I was also doing a puzzle. I can show you.
Yes.
Clothes?
No, I don't.
No comment.
No. I think she's good. I think she's good.
But I did kind of like find this. I don't know if
Oh.
it's important or anything. It's like a
Do I need
SD
gloves?
card.
You don't need gloves. We're not real police.
There you go.
1 minute.
A little gift for you, just because you're so cute.
Thank you. What do we do with this, Jake? I'm not a techie person.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not much of a techie either, so.
I may be able to assist you in this.
You might?
I may be able to assist.
So, from what I can tell, SanDisk Ultra, 140 megabytes. That's what MB stands for, right?
Should we give it to him and put his fingerprints on it?
I mean, oh yeah, actually, can you hold this real quick? Well, there's really no need for that. There's really no
Lori
need
doesn't
for
need
that.
it.
Be careful. Just place it in my hands.
Oh, okay.
You just let it go.
Whoa! Tampering with evidence!
I think we might have.
I think we might have our lead suspect.
So this is a 128 gigabyte SD card.
What does SD stand for?
SanDisk.
I just said that.
So all you have to do is plug it into a laptop, and there should be files on it. Maybe we'll help you find Chris and Austin.
Huh.
You have 10 seconds left in this part of the show, by the way.
Well,
You're not one to tell us how much seconds we have.
That is actually my job.
And you're not one to badger my client.
Did I ask you?
Well, too bad. I'm the lawyer.
All right, you guys have to take a break.
show them going. Yeah, show the going to break. Show going to break. Show pressing the button.
Take VTRB.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West First Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey,
There's improv,
so much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Lakers Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Welcome back to our investigation.
Where we last left off, we just got some information out of the control room. And information means this.
Whatever that is, I don't know.
It is a card. Roll the video. Okay.
Maybe not roll the video.
Welcome to Talk of the Town. Me and Chris are going to go ask the people of SUNY Oswego what their Halloween costume is today. It's going to be good vibes all around because people are very passionate about what they're being for Halloween. It's just going to be smiles and happiness. Chris, you're getting really close. Oh dear. Oh, get away. No. Halloween episode. Ah! All right, who am I here with?
Quinn Galuski.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
Me and my girlfriend are going as scary clowns.
That's a good answer. Good costume. For the third time this semester, who am I here with?
Emily Mike.
What's your Halloween costume, Emily Mike?
I'm going to be a shark. Okay, I have to go.
Okay, bye. Goodbye. Shark. All right, I'm here with
Nick.
All right, what are you going to be for Halloween?
Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
That's a good answer, Ricky. You got like the other two with you?
Other two, like Trevor and Corey and all those guys.
Bubbles, right?
We were trying to get a Bubbles, trying to get like a Julian. It might fall through, might not. I might just go to solo Ricky though.
Solo Ricky, you know what? It's a Ricky.
That's what I'm saying. I can pull it off.
Yeah, you could pull it off. That's good.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll be anything. Sorry if that's boring.
No, that's me. I don't know what I'm gonna be. Maybe I was thinking about being PC principal. Put on the glasses, just be like, "What's up, bro? What's up?"
Scream, the new Scream.
The new Scream. You know, I love the what's up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's a good pick. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I'm gonna be Chapel Roan, but the Statue of Liberty.
That's a That's a unique costume. I've never seen that before.
Great question. I have 3 different costumes. Thank you for asking.
Let's hear them.
A lion, Merida the Disney princess, and Giselle the princess from Enchanted.
I only know the lion.
I don't really have any costumes. I'm just going to be myself, and I think that's scary enough sometimes.
The horrors of being yourself.
I'm gonna be a scarecrow.
Nice.
I don't have a costume picked out.
Other person over there is being a lion. Is that like coordinated?
No, actually, I'm just passing out candy to kids. This is my first year doing it too, guys. I'm so excited.
What's happening?
We're asking a question. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
Jesse Pinkman.
Nice. I was Saul Goodman one year.
Really?
Nice. Who am I here with?
Alex Brummer.
What are you gonna be for Halloween, Alex?
The Joker.
Man, there's so many good Jokers. Heath Ledger, the Batman, like Lego Movie Joker.
I'm gonna be Jared Leto.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's the worst Joker.
Oh,
That's
well,
terrible.
He's not that bad.
Like,
what are you doing? Jared Leto?
Well,
Jared Leto?
I want it to be different.
Different doesn't mean good. If you wanted to be different, you'd be like the Lego Batman Joker.
Well, it's kind of hard to be a Lego guy.
Not really. That's.
Well, what are you dressing up as?
We're asking the questions here. That's. Alex, that's terrible.
Give me a chance.
No, that's a bad costume.
Okay.
You should feel bad. You should feel bad. He should feel bad. He's looking at me weird. Don't look at me.
What is your Halloween costume for this year?
Finn the Human.
Good pick. You got someone going as Jake?
Unfortunately not. But I think it'll still be fun.
I'm going as one of the main characters from Lord of the Rings.
Really? Honestly, I've never seen Lord of the Rings, so...
Kind of guess. You might have to watch it. I was thinking about being Frodo or Sam, but I don't know. Their like costumes are like $200, dude. So I'm probably just gonna be like some elf or something.
All right. So what's your Halloween costume for this year? I don't think he's very talkative. What are you going as for Halloween this year?
I'm going as Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown? You getting the yellow sweater and everything?
Already got it. I got Charlie Brown shoes. I'm gonna shave, put a little scribble on my forehead, you know.
You getting the football as well?
I might come up with that. It's a good idea.
Hey. I'm here. We're going back to back here.
A cowboy.
Yeah. How'd you come up with that?
I had the hat and I was trying to save money.
Amen to that.
Exactly. You got it.
Thank you very much.
No, anytime.
See you later. Who am I here with today?
Jesse Seneghetto.
How you doing, Jesse? How you doing?
Coming off of sickness, just came out of a tournament and lost every single game, but other than that, I'm doing okay.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Sorry, well, I think you're going to like this question. What are you being for Halloween this year?
So I myself am going as Yoshi for Halloween, and then on the weekend, me and my girlfriend are going to dress up as, it's Remy the Rat and Linguini. So, yeah.
That's amazing. That's hilarious.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm your new host. So, what are we here with?
Personal space, would you?
What are we here with?
Chris DeLuca.
Joe Prodolotti. It's Austin Claus. I'll humor you with this. Okay, you're shaking, man. You alright?
You guys know what you did?
We've done a lot of things, pal.
Yeah, I was about to say, we have like a lot of beef with like a lot of people.
Like you think you're one of our enemies? You're not one of our enemies, all right? No, you're just a guy we've met.
We don't even know who you are.
You said you like Pop-Tarts, right?
Yeah, big fan. I like the strawberry. Actually, cinnamon's pretty good.
What do you like? Well, we got the crust ones here.
The crust one. Who are you? Oh, you really are a maniac.
And you have to eat 10 of them at once.
At once? was a really bad talk of the town. Get
Too
better.
bad it's ending too bad.
Oh. Just like The Sopranos, it ends off like this.
Yeah.
Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Thanks for watching Talk of the Town. Over and out.
What was that? Who was that guy?
I don't know. I guess that's the one we have to find.
That's crazy. They're just in some guy's basement.
I mean,
who could that even be?
What did you expect? They got kidnapped.
They
I'm not surprised.
they don't show up to the show, and what, I'm just supposed to assume that they're in whose basement could that possibly be? Do you know?
I don't know.
I'm freaking out right now.
I don't want to make assumptions. I'm not freaking out, but I think it might not be Patsy though, because it's a man.
Well, whoop-de-doo. We're that far. We got all sorts of leads, and there's nothing. We have nothing.
We cut down some, like, 2 people maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, Emily Mike definitely isn't a suspect anymore.
And I don't think that was KSI.
Yeah, not that I thought it was her in the first place.
Good.
All right.
Let's throw it a break.
We have a lot more evidence that we need to look over. Please stay tuned and find out where Chris and Austin went, because we're about to too.
Kind of thirsty.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
Welcome back. We found this SD card with like troubling footage of who might we think it is.
Yeah. Well, we do have some suspects on the board right now. Mike Neckers, as aforementioned.
Logan Russo.
I've been meaning to put this one up.
Ooh,
the cast of
I got
Oh
that.
Boy. Show the camera that one. While we're putting that up. Specifically,
Oh
one
boy.
Dylan Zelensky. So while we're putting this up, we're going to show you guys the interviews that we're going to go and have with those folks. Enjoy. Hello, the cast of WTOP-10 original series, Oh Boy, including producer Riley Jones. Do you know who could have made Entertainment Breach go missing?
Honestly, they'd probably just go missing themselves because they're embarrassed of their show.
Honestly, like a mouse.
Do you have any idea where they could have been seen last? Were they at their dorm? Were they seen at the dining hall? Do you have any idea where their last location could have possibly been?
I don't know. I've never seen Austin in my life. I don't even know who Austin is.
It was Wednesday night.
You know Chris and Austin pretty well. Why would anyone want them to go missing? Do you have any idea?
I mean, they're not the nicest.
They tend to irritate and get under the skin of people.
people here.
What is wrong with Chris and Austin, you know? They're putting together their own show, and as a producer myself, I can respect that.
I can name 3 shows right now. The DK Experience, Laker Connections, Oh Boy, and even a show that doesn't air anymore, Dom's Dinner Bell, are all better than that show.
So is there like any reason someone would want Entertainment Breach off the air? Because I know sometimes I feel like that, but...
I mean, Entertainment Breach kind of like... People don't really like it. It kind of sucks.
Because they suck.
Because Oh Boy is the best show.
Oh Boy is so much better than Entertainment Breach.
Because their show sucks.
With the name like Entertainment Breach, I feel like y'all trying to like sneak into my like life or whatever. Entertainment wise, my life ain't that entertaining. Not for y'all business, that's why.
Possibly to fill their spot on WTOP's programming list. I'd say that more shows want to go weekly. There was a notion given on this previous episode of Oh Boy that they want to make it weekly. So one could reasonably assume that they're looking for their spot in a week.
I don't really want to find these guys. I don't think anybody does.
I need a coffee.
I can.
Everybody, go get yourself a coffee because you deserve it, and I'm going to go do the same. See ya.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin.
I've been working this case for the last week, and when I need a coffee, shop's closed. I just can't win. I just can't win.
I hope we get a fat paycheck for this.
Too.
Right?
Me too. We deserve it. I mean,
Exactly.
we're sitting here with the board. How many people you know with a board?
Dude,
I mean, seriously.
Dude.
Huh?
I just got a ping.
A ping?
I got Chris's location. I just found out where they were.
We gotta go there right now then.
Do we?
Yes. That's what. Do you want the paycheck or not? Aileen, this is it. This is the address of the suspects. So.
The door or the basement?
What do you think?
I think you should go first.
I think ladies first.
No, I insist.
No,
ladies
no,
first.
ladies first.
No.
Ladies first.
No. I'm terrified of spiders, bro.
Ladies first. Look,
No.
I'm a gentleman, all right? Ladies first.
Then you should go first.
No, I'm a gentleman. I couldn't.
You know what? I am the real man. I got this. Oh my god.
Well, now I want to go first.
This is disgusting.
A nightmare.
You're telling me.
What is this place? It smells like crust only Pop-Tarts?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Guys, wake up.
You up? You okay?
Why does it smell like Pop-Tarts in this basement?
Because he made us eat 11 unflavored Pop-Tarts. It was just the crust. It was water. That was all our food.
This guy's a maniac.
Yeah. Can you help us out here?
Let's go.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
Mamma mia.
We gotta get you guys out of here.
Uh-oh.
They aren't going anywhere. This is my show now. I am WTOP.
No, you're not. Hey! Get your hands off him!
Hey, that's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
Hey, those are the guys that I'm trying to unkidnap. Oh!
You guys need to get more strength. It's kind of hard when I'm the one feeding you. Ow! What the heck, man?
I better get a promotion for this.
No! Brummer?
Alex? What?
Oh yeah, that is Alex Brummer.
Why are you kidnapping me?
Why did you do this? Why did you make me eat those gross Pop-Tarts?
Oh,
you're not gonna win that.
Why did you do it? You'll never get an answer out of me. Oh boy. Oh really? Oh boy.
I think we can kind of guess why he did this.
By the power not vested in me by any actual police bodies, Alex Brummer, you are under arrest for the kidnapping of Chris DeLuca and Austin.
You can't arrest me.
Yeah.
You can't arrest me.
I mean, I can't, but I'm going to.
You're not a cop.
I'm not a cop, but I'm still gonna arrest you.
Citizen's arrest, actually.
Yeah, man.
Get him up.
Yeah, get him up. Get up. Should be a crime to have someone eat those Pop-Tarts alone.
We're going downtown, man.
Yeah, say your Miranda rights. I'm technically free.
Miranda rights.
We gotta get back to the studio.
Chris. We're saved.
Can we get out of the basement, please?
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that's a little home.
Our show is happening right now. We gotta go.
Yeah. Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
Well, job well done, everybody.
Wait,
We did that.
Where's
Where's
Alex?
the guy who kidnapped us? Okay, little thing. I forgot to read him his Miranda rights, so technically he's free to go.
Are you kidding me?
And he's off down the street. He's gone.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna give you 5-second head start to go join him right now.
5-second head start.
4, 3.
Whoa.
I'll see them again real soon.
Oh my lord.
Oh, what's this mess?
Can like. Oh my.
Steve made me eat all of those Pop-Tarts.
Well, we gotta start the show, dude. All right.
Yeah, you know, there's one good thing about it. Yeah, give me those glasses.
Yeah, let's start. Come on.
One good thing about it, I stole Alex Brummer's shoes.
Nice. All right. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Entertainment Breach. It's a mess. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We're gonna have a good show today. We have a lot of things planned out. It's gonna
Why
be
is
a
it going to
terrific
break?
show. Why? Wait. What's going on?
Why are we? What? Guys, you didn't.
What? What's going on?
The show can't be like 2 minutes long. Not even. No.
No. Well,
you know what?
all right.
Hello and welcome to the second season of International Journey. On International Journey, we share amazing journeys of graduating international students. And today on the show with us, we have our second guest for the season, Cardo. Hello, Cardo.
Hello.
How are
Hello,
you today?
everyone. I'm good. What about you?
I'm great. I'm doing well. I'm great and happy to be here.
I'm glad too.
As you are, I'm sure.
So, hello everyone. My name is Cardo. My last name is Silo. And I'm an international student from France. And I'm majoring business administration. This is my last year, so I'm a senior here.
Nice. So you're an international graduating student and you're perfect for the show, as you know, and I'm just really happy that you're here. But let's get started. Tell us why you were interested in studying business here.
So when I was like in high school, I was in the science section, and like I was thinking about my future, you know, when you're in high school, and I had to choose before like between two kind of like studies, medicine studies and business studies. But I think like I felt like I want to have money, but if you go like in medicine studies, you have to be like ready for that. It has to be like your vocation and not like only for money. So I choose like finally business, because I think if you want to have money, you have to go to business.
Yeah, I can totally hear you out, and I'm sure a lot of business students here agree with you as well. So tell me a little bit about the business school for you. How's it going now that you're here at Oswego?
Oh, it's going really well, really good. But like, what I can say, like, I had like a different and really like complicated studies. Like, I studied 2 years in France in COVID, and now I'm in Oswego. It's really different. It's in another country, different studies. But what I said, like, it's my passion. Business is my passion, because I learned a lot of things about business, because I'm doing personally a lot of things like independent to the classes, and like I learned a lot of things. And since like I'm in the university, and before, like I tried several businesses. Like for example, just right before like the university, I tried to learn the formation of Yomi Denzel. It's a famous businessman in France, and he learned you how to like study like you know, online businesses, how to learn it. And I learned a lot of things, and I tried myself to do some businesses like several times, like 4 or 5 times, until it worked like in a period of 6 months of time. And finally it worked, and I had enough money to start another business. And I met like other people who shared with me like the experience, and it helped me really to like start a new thing. It was like reselling clothes, like watches, sneakers, clothes, and this learned me a lot of things about what is like working right now in the world about fashion. And so another brand like Cortez, just right here, was created by a famous, for people who know streetwear, a famous like entrepreneur. His name is Clint, and he made like a brand in 5 years. It's like a big brand in streetwear. It's a Londonian brand, and he inspired me like to create my own brand, my own clothes brand, since like this January, with my associate. Like I said to him like why we should do a thing like that will help us in the future, and we thought about like created a brand, and my brand is Topaz. So Topaz is like a clothes brand, a streetwear clothes brand. And this is for Instagram, by the way. If you can like follow us, it will be really good.
Definitely follow.
Yeah,
we're following.
And so we're launching our first drop on January 24th.
Okay, that's really cool. That's really awesome. What inspired you to start this startup?
So as I said, like Clint and Cortez, but a lot of other like entrepreneur in streetwear, and because I was like selling a lot of like streetwear things, I know what kind of stuff like is working right now. So I felt like I can create my own, but it's really difficult to like create a business. So I had to find like a lot of people with different like capacities to help me with that. So with my brand, I have my associate, but I have also like designers, stylists, and graphic designers to help me with that, and I'm thanks to them like to help me with that.
That's really awesome, and I know you're inspiring a lot of business majors with this, so congratulations on having something that you're really passionate about.
Thank you.
Now, I know that there's a lot to still talk about. We just talked about your business side of your life, but we'll talk a lot more about the rest of Cardo's life after the break, so stay tuned.
was Kitty from Glee. Yeah. What is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Hello and welcome back to International Journey. We have Cardo here. He's an international student from France and he's studying business. And we talked a little bit about his major, but he also spent 2 years studying in France and then came to America. Can you tell us the difference in education between France and America?
In general, I think there is a lot of differences between like studying in America and France. But as I was in a private school in France, and like I knew like I would come to America after 2 years, my school prepared me a lot to how the way you learn in America. So I was a little bit prepared, but it's still not the same. And I can say also like it was like during COVID, so I was at home like most of the 2 years. So it's really different like studying at home and on the campus. So I can say like now I feel like it's more real life than before.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. I know we spoke a little bit about how I connected with you because I went to a community college and then I transferred, but during that community college time was all COVID, like all online classes. Did you have the same experience with the online classes?
Yeah, exactly the same experience. Like.
Yeah, I think that's really hard to also connect with the people that are in your school.
Yeah, you don't feel like you are at school, by the way. You feel like you are at home and you have some homework to do and that's all, end of it. And you don't like meet people, share experiences, another thing.
Yeah, and it's tough to think about like how our college experiences, both as seniors, like much of it was like disrupted by COVID, but at the same time, like we learned so much about ourselves and who we are from this moment. Would you say
exactly,
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if like it's not a good period for humanity, I think, I think it helped me to be what I'm here today, what I am today.
Yeah.
It helped me, yeah.
I totally agree with that. You were talking a little bit with me about the professors in France, and you also spoke about the professors in the United States. So can you talk about that instance?
Yeah, because like the way you learn in France is different because you have to go to school, learn, and at the end of semester you have exams and that's all. In America, it's like you have more assignments and you have to work, I think, every week. So your professor, I think, is more close to you and he wants you to success more than in France. He's more close, more friendly, I think. So I feel like it's better here.
Yeah.
It's my feeling.
For sure. I definitely understand that. Now let's talk about your transition from coming from France to the United States. What was that like? How did you get here? How was everything for you? I'm really curious, and I know the viewers at home are too.
It was pretty easy for me because like I'm from a private school from France and I'm not the only one who came here. So a lot of friends from my school came with me here since I know them since like 2 years, some of them more, and that's why like it was pretty easy to integrate because like if you know people, it's always easy to adapt to a new place. I was like in the same classes than them, I was living with them, so it was pretty easy. and because you know like a lot of people, so we meet new people, maybe you will meet them. So after a few weeks, few months, you know a lot of people, so you will be like integrated.
Yeah, and what places did you see these people? I know you mentioned dorms for a second. You were in Hart Hall, right?
I was in Hart Hall like semester. Now I'm living off campus, but I was in Hart Hall. For example, Hart Hall, there is a lot of people, and like you can meet a lot of people because you're living with them, so it's easy to be friends with people on.
Yeah, I always see you guys hanging out in the lounge
Yeah,
area.
exactly.
I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's having so much fun in Hart Hall. I want to be over there. Yeah, but that's really cool. Did you do any sports here that you connected with friends to make it the transition
I've
easier?
done like some sport, like I've done like intramural sports, outdoor soccer, and like it was really good. Like it's like a real league, and I met a lot of people that now. Every like Wednesday and Sunday I'm going to Lee Gym to play soccer with them, so I know them. Like it's good to have like same passions and people and share this passion.
Nice, you're taking advantage of the resources that are available here, and I think that's really good. I just wanted to also ask about the classes that you take, because a lot of the students that are from the business school in France, right, that you came with, they're probably going to be in your classes here. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So do you feel like you are taking those classes with them, or are you actually having classes with students that have been here? What's that?
So I'm choosing my classes about me, like what I need to choose to have the credits. And sometimes some of my friends, because we are a lot here, we are like 40 French. Some of my friends are in my class. So yeah, it's like sometimes either I'm in class, sometimes not, but all the time like the classes are going well, and yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I want to just hear about that experience, because it's nice to always be around the people that you've known for a while, but it's also really important to branch out, and I see that you're doing that, so that's really awesome. Tell me about your time in America, specifically Oswego. Do you like it? What's your take?
Oswego is like similar to my hometown in France, because it's a small city, and when you're walking in the street you can like meet someone you know. It's not happening like in big cities, you know, and I feel like I'm at home, but like in a different way, because I'm not with my family, you know. So I'm glad to be in Oswego. I think it's correspond to me, and this is a good city, I think, for studying. Even if you have better places and other things, but for me like it's great.
And that's what matters. That's really important. When it comes to the people, I noticed that you said something earlier with me about the people in the United States being friendlier, or maybe it's vice versa.
Yeah, exactly. I think like people in America are more friendly to persons, because like when, for example, you walk in the street, you can like say hello to someone and you can start a conversation. It's happening in France, but like really not like a lot of time. Like, you know, in America it's like usual to be friendly with people, not in France. This is a difference, but this is like a cultural difference.
Yeah, do you know why that is? I know you said cultural difference, but
I think it's not the only problem of France, because maybe in Europe all people are more like, they want to stay with people they know and know more. But in America, like, you're more friendly to everyone, because everyone is coming from a different origin or country. I think this is why like the behavior of people here is like this.
Mm-hmm. And have you felt like you've changed who you are a little bit since being here? Your personality?
Yes, I think so. Like, I'm more open to people. I am more like, I'm shy less, and like this kind of thing.
Well, that's great. I love that for you. Good. And let's talk about a favorite memory of yours. I really would like to know, what's some good moments you know about Oswego?
Oh, so I had a story that I'm always talking with my friends. We're all laughing at it. One time I was walking alone, like coming back from the bars to Atoll, and I was alone. I thought, like, why this time I will not take a shortcut. And by the way, it wasn't a shortcut at this time. I took a shortcut, and like I was walking and I saw a shadow, a silhouette, like, you know, a deer silhouette. I thought like it was a deer, so nothing like. Not a big deal, you know. So I was walking, and as I got closer to the silhouette, I saw like it was a bull. And I said, oh, it's the bull, so I have to go on the left side and keep walking. But as I got more closer, I saw the silhouette of a bear, and that, like, I was like really shocked, and I ran so fast back to my way. So this is my funny story. No one believes me about that, but I have to say this is the truth. And like the next morning of that, on the newspaper, it was written like there is a bears in Oswego, so be safe, another thing. So my friends believe me, but most of people don't believe me about that.
That's too funny. Yeah, I mean, seeing a bear in the middle of the night is definitely something I don't want to see. But you know, you're
but
here.
this was really far from me.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a video, but it's not a good quality, so I won't share
Gotcha.
it.
Yeah, Haley, our producer, didn't believe Cardo, by the way, just saying. But I do.
No
I
one
believe
believes me.
Cardo.
This is good.
No. So before we go to break, I do want to see a little more about Topaz, a little bit more about your brand.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. I want to see a little bit about what your brand really is. You know, I feel like that's so awesome that as a student right now, you're able to be doing this, working outside of your usual student things and doing something for yourself in the future for after you graduate. So, yeah, could you just tell us how like important this is to you and what this is going to mean down the road?
I always like dreamed to be my own like chef, like having my own thing in my life, and I think this brand like representing what I want to be in the future, and I'm preparing right now because I think like I have time to do it, and this is a good way to do it. Like I have to start something to have something in the future. So I'm working on it right now. I'm taking my time. I'm doing everything's good. For example, I'm like controlling the marketing and the logistic of my brand no more, and this helped me also for my classes. Like it let me things, real things, and as I work with other people, I can know like a lot of stuff and a lot of like different kind of qualities people have.
For sure. Tell me a little bit about these designs. I mean.
Oh, so this is my designs, and I will launch it on January 24.
January 2024. Yeah.
I have like 12 clothes ready, and this force for the first time it's exclusive thing. For the first time, I'm sharing it.
Wow, so this is an exclusive interview right here, guys. We're looking at the first time that we can see these nice sketches and actual would you say, what's the best word for it in the business terms? Artifacts? No, that's not it.
I would say like
sketches, designs.
Sketches, design.
Sketches,
exactly.
designs. First time that we're seeing this, guys. So this is really important, and it's important to Cardo, our guest today, so it matters to us. Thank you so much, Cardo. We really appreciate you talking about your brand and more about you. But after the break, you're going to hear even more about him and what his journey is after school. So stay tuned.
Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades.
as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen and become briefly
Hello, and welcome back to International Journey. We're here with Cardo. Cardo is an international student from France, and he's telling us all about his life here in Oswego, but also just back in France. And if you're tuning in right now, you're here to learn more about him. So, Cardo, I know you have one more semester after this left in Oswego. How are you feeling?
For tell you the truth, like I'm not really like thinking I'm gonna be graduating this year. And because all my life I was like studying, so I don't know what will happen in the future after that. I said to you, I have my brand, but it's not still like my close future, so I have to think about my close future. And I have some plans after like my graduating is to do a master in the US, and maybe after I will like work 2 or 3 years here in parallel to my own businesses to gain experience, to gain money. And after I will come back to France and focus on my own businesses.
Yeah, so I know, let's take a step back right now, because you did talk about feeling like you don't exactly know how to feel about it because you've been in school for so long. And yeah, we've all been in school, and not all of us, but some of the students here have been in school their entire lives, and it's just weird to think like right after this, no more school, no more like classes that we have to attend, just our 9 to 5 job for some of us. So I know that can be very stressful. Is that why you chose business though? Because it might not be that 9 to 5, it might be different?
My dream is just to don't be like in 9 to 5, because I want to be like my own chef. So I want to wake up at what time I want, just to go sleep at what time I want. If I want to take vacation, like right now, I go. So my dream is to be free, you know, not only to have money, because money like give you you are more free and you are more happy. That's the only way, because in reality I don't care about money, I just care about my freedom, you know. This is why I choose business, because I can do a lot of things, and you have like a lot of choice. Even if you choose business, you don't know which way you are taking. So this is why I choose business.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's very admirable.
So after graduating, I still don't know, because even if I graduated, I don't know in which company I will work, in what kind of section, and what will be the future. So I don't know.
Yeah. So you told us a little bit about your plans now after college, like your ideas of them.
Yeah.
Let's talk even further down the line. Where do you see yourself in 5, 10 years?
In 5 years, I think in France, launching my brand at a good point. In 10 years, I hope I will stop everything and like have enough money to live like correctly. I want to be like far from the work one day and have like my people and my family.
Yeah, do you feel like you have that support system at home and also friend-wise that like people are like, yeah, you do what you want, like we're wishing you the best in that 5 years, 10 years down the road?
At the start, most of people felt like it was not a good idea to do that. But now, because of my results, most of people are happy of what I'm doing now, and they believe in me now.
With that being said, what advice do you have for students that were kind of in your position when you first started out? Did you feel when they weren't feeling so supportive?
I think they have to remember like that every moment like of the life, you have to focus on it. Like you just don't have to reach your goals. You have also to care about the life you see along the way, and also they have to embrace learning, like foster connections and create like a journey as rewarding to destination.
Yeah, I definitely can hear that. I resonate with that, because I just feel like there's so many things in life that there's so many curveballs that life is going to throw you, but when you stick to like who you are and what you want to do, there's nothing stopping you. And with also that being said, do you have like a life lesson that's really taught you the most that you can share with us and maybe the people at home that are listening, so they can really see themselves
as I said, like
progress.
the true measure of your achievements won't just be the goal you reach, but also the goal, the life you choose along the journey. So, as I said, you have to embrace learning, foster connections, and like create a journey as rewarding to the destination.
Thank you. That was really strong and powerful. So, Cardo, do you have any last messages or thoughts to say to anybody watching at home, family, friends? This is your opportunity to say hello to them.
I want to say hello to friends. Salut tout le monde, ma famille, mes amis, ma mère, mon père. J'espère que vous vous portez bien et voilà.
Oh, that's very nice. Did you say hi to your family? And
yeah, my family, my friends, my father and my mother.
It's very sweet. Are they watching right now?
I think they're sleeping right now, but they will watch it tomorrow.
They'll watch it tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
totally fine. Okay, great. Well, thank you, Cardo, so much. We really appreciate you being here and talking to us, because a lot of people are watching and able to hear your story and hear what you had to go through and what you're continuing to go through and how you're going to progress over time. And we wish you the best. We really do. Yeah, is there anything you wanted to say to the viewers watching at home before we go?
Yes, I want to say something about my origin country. I want to say Biji Kurdistan. It's like Kurdistan will live.
Very nice. Okay, thank you so much, Cardo. We appreciate you. Now that is our show. We are in our second episode. We just completed it, but that was also just a great message to end the show on. Thank you so much, Cardo, for being a part of the show. It was amazing talking to you. We'll be back with another great episode of International Journey, so stay tuned. Also, check out a special show, International Perspective, on the 14th of November at 10:30 p.m. Till then, goodbye.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Hey, Chloe, do you know what time it is?
I don't know, but it's getting kind of late.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Charlie, Season 5. I don't know who that was, but welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
So, you might be wondering why it looks a little different today.
I feel like we might be missing something.
I feel like we're missing that girl in the intro.
Unfortunately, we are. If you guys have been watching The Kinda Late Show for a while now, you'll know that my usual co-host is not here. Our beloved Anna is not joining us this season of The Kinda Late Show. That doesn't mean she won't be back, but for now, she is gone. Rest in peace, Miss Anna. You will be missed. You will be missed. But this season, we welcome 2 new hosts, Charlie and Kate. Unfortunately, Kate can't join us today because she's a tennis pro, and she's in Cortland playing, hopefully winning. But right now, we are with Charlie. And you guys have met Kate, but I don't think you've ever met Charlie. So Charlie.
I'm new here.
Introduce yourself.
So I'm Charlie. I'm a junior right now. And I'm majoring in broadcasting and mass communications, like most people here. I am vice president of the Oswego Zone Improv. We have a show every Saturday, and it's free. A job? I don't have a job. That's my fun fact. I'm unemployed. What do I like and what do I don't like? That's a great question. I like long walks on the beach. I like hiking. Hiking's fun. Going out in nature. I love clouds. What I don't like? There's not much of that. There's not much I don't like.
I'm still, you know what? I like hikes too.
Yeah.
And clouds, but I'm more of a star type of person. Can we run back to?
I love that.
I do like stars. Running back to the job. Have you ever had a job, or is it just like?
Oh no, I've had a job. I've had a job.
Just currently unemployed.
Yeah, currently unemployed.
Okay, not bad, not bad. I always wanted to do which one was it? Where you sign in and out like the video stuff.
Oh, the cage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my dream job. Unfortunately, I just work at the mix still.
I don't have a job here.
Yeah. That's okay. You know what? Your job is improv club.
Yeah, you're right.
We love a good improv.
Oh yeah.
Any memorable moments about improv club?
Our last show last semester, we filled the entire MCC auditorium.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that like a new thing for you guys?
Filling the whole time? Yeah. Getting a lot of people. That's new for us.
Yeah.
We have new members. New members
you did?
this year. Yeah.
Did you get a lot of did a lot of people start joining because of that?
I don't know because of that, but we'll take what we can.
I feel like you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll have to show up to support the new co-host.
Oh yeah.
But I still feel like we don't know enough about Charlie. So after this little break, we're going to have a game to get to know more about him.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
So right before the break, we were talking about playing a little game.
And I'm pretty sure we played this game before, and I think it was when Kate was on our show. But it's called Two Truths and a Lie. There we go.
So what Two Truths and a Lie is, Chloe and I came up with 3 stories about ourselves, but one is a lie, and we have to figure out which is the lie.
And last time we played this on the Kinda Late show, I'm pretty sure I fooled no one. So we'll see if I can trick Charlie today.
I'm going first,
yeah.
all right?
Starting off with you.
So I have an exclusive Burger King shirt, maybe. I've met Ice-T on a movie set, possibly. And I have a pet chinchilla. So which do you think?
Who's Ice-T?
Ice-T, the rapper actor. Ice-T. He was on, I forget what show that is. But it was like a criminal show.
Oh, is this like your way? So I think that's the truth. I don't think you have a pet chinchilla. Was that right?
Yeah.
Do you have like a fun little pet? Is that why? Did you like change the animal?
Maybe we'll get into that in the future.
Oh, no spoilers. Well, what was it like meeting Ice-T?
It was kind of cool. He drove up on his Porsche and he's like, "Hello, gentlemen," to me and my brother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Were you on the set for like, were you?
I was helping. I was a gaffer.
Oh.
That's what they call it. Yeah, with my brother. It was unofficial though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I won't
secret?
spoil what the movie is.
Oh, is it not out yet?
I don't think so. No, they were filming it this summer.
Oh, it was. So you met him recently?
Yeah.
Wow, you're on a movie set.
Movie set, yeah. You know.
That's pretty crazy.
No
I'm
big
in the
deal.
presence of a movie star right now.
Yeah.
Did you get screen time?
No.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
You got him next time.
I'll ask.
Yeah.
I'll call him up. Hey, Ice-T.
Ice-T, buddy. When's your next movie? Well, I'll have to just watch the movie so I could see who Ice-T is. Okay. So now it's my turn. My first one is one time I had 4 cats and 2 dogs, and the cats were rescued from under a restaurant, and the dog was thrown out on the highway, and that's how we got him. The second one is I have an older sibling who is 10 years older than me, and the third one is I have never broken a bone.
That first one was so long. Right in a
Maybe
novel
it was just a whole lie.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be a crazy lie. I have an older sibling who's 10 years older than me. I don't think you have a sibling that's 10 years older than you.
What was the lie?
Yeah!
I'm the oldest sibling, guys.
Nice.
I made it out the womb first.
I'm the youngest.
Really?
Yeah.
I beat my brother by a minute.
Wow. Oh, so you're like a twin?
Right.
That's what that would. Is it fraternal or?
Yeah, it's a guy.
Oh.
He actually goes to school here now.
Really?
Yeah, he lives in Waterbury.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll see him walking on campus and I'm like, "What's up, buddy?" And I'll walk with him. My parents said my one rule was that I have to drive him places because he doesn't have a car.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, he was a transfer. And I've also never broken a bone. So, like, that's the truth. Never broken a bone.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I did. I had a dog. His name was Lucky because he was thrown out on the highway and my parents, like, scooped him up.
Oh, nice.
Well, it was my, yeah.
Did they see the dog, like,
I don't really know the whole story.
Okay.
But I think it was, like, my grandpa who took him in. And then it got passed around.
All right.
Then, yeah.
All right. So my next one, I've been to Canada.
Okay.
I've taken pictures with people because they think I look like Jack Harlow. And I cried almost every day of elementary school.
I think you've never been to Canada.
You're right about that.
No,
never been to Canada.
Just too specific that I because I know you definitely have been mistaken for like a rapper or like specifically Jack Harlow.
Marv, I get Marv from Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like you probably would.
Yeah.
Like you'd be a crier.
Basically every day. And then since then, never cried.
Really?
I've cried myself out.
Really? Like you just stopped at elementary. You hit middle school and you're like, I'm done.
Oh, I'm done with
tapped
that.
out.
Whew. Can't take it anymore.
Have you been to any country outside the U.S.?
I went to Norway this summer.
Oh, you told me that.
Yeah, well, that was during the...
it was during the pre-pro, guys. Didn't count. We actually don't speak to each other before the show starts. I actually don't know who this is.
Yeah, I've been to Canada. I saw...
No, you haven't been to You've been to Norway?
Oh, that's what I meant.
I was like, it's all truth?
Yeah, no. I haven't been to Canada. I want to go. I want to see like Niagara Falls and Toronto. You know, the classics.
I went to the U.S. side of Niagara Falls, but I heard the Canada side's better. Maybe now I have a passport, so I can go there legally.
Isn't it all the same?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a different view.
Oh.
I'll get to experience
it's from the other side,
yeah.
I guess.
You see the waterfall from a different angle.
Okay.
All right, my turn. Ooh. I brought a container of worms to elementary school. What? For show and tell, I brought a Furby, and it just kept going off for the rest of the time. So we had to stick it in my backpack to shut it up. And I've never been to a concert.
I think the worms is not real.
It's real.
What?
I have the lie was that I've never been to a concert. I've been to 11 concerts. But yeah, I don't remember why. I think my friend told me to bring a bunch of worms to school. So I dug them up in my backyard. There was actually like a little indent by my shed for a while of just from me looking for worms. And then I did accidentally leave them out in the sun.
Wait, so why did you bring worms?
I don't remember.
Was it like a project or something?
No, it was entertainment.
Oh.
It was like recess.
Were you eating
if
the
I
worms?
remember, I was eating?
Were you eating the worms?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I said they burned in the sun and they crisped up outside in my backyard.
Like worm jerky.
maybe one day. And then what was it, the Furby one? That was a traumatic experience for me as a kid.
I think I remember that. You said that in our public speaking class.
Really, did I? Yeah, it just kept going off. And like, I was just traumatized from this, what is it? It was like pink and blue. And it just kept going off. And my teacher was like, I shoved it in the bottom of my bag. And I was like, this is so upsetting.
All right, so my next ones are Chex Mix follows me on Instagram. My pet gerbils ate each other, and I hate the rain.
Okay, well, I think the story, I think the second one is true because you wouldn't tell me who your pets were, so I think your gerbils ate each other, gave yourself away. Chex Mix follows me on Instagram. That's kind of funny if they do, so I think that's the truth. You don't hate the rain. I think you love the rain.
I love the rain.
It runs back to the cloud thing. You like the clouds,
yeah,
you like the rain.
The rain, yes, yes.
Okay, what happened with the gerbils? Explain that to me.
So, when I was younger, I had gerbils in mine and my brother's room. I love the rain. And they just, one day, well, they had babies, and they ate the babies, and then they ate each other.
No.
Yeah, so we didn't have gerbils after that.
Did they like both eat each other, or did one win?
I think one won, and then it died. I think that's like their thing. I think gerbils just eat each other.
Oh my.
It's crazy. I don't know.
That's so traumatizing.
Yeah, yeah.
I would think I would cry. Was that the last time you cried? Was that like your top out?
That was it. That was it.
You watched the gerbils like eat each other, then you're
enough.
Like, no more crying.
Can't take it anymore.
Why does Chex Mix follow you on Instagram?
Why do they follow me?
Yeah.
So in like middle school, I put on notifications for them, and then I just commented every single time they posted, and then
they're like, this is the number1 fan.
And then they followed me.
What's your favorite Chex Mix?
Cheddar.
Oh, wrong answer. Okay, well, next, disappointment. All right, in the second grade, I peed my pants while playing Connect 4 on the carpet. Story 2, I got voted worst time management for my club volleyball award. And 3 is, I've never left the country.
So you peed your pants on the carpet?
I don't know, maybe.
I think the last one is a lie. I think you have left the country.
I've never left the country.
What? So you didn't pee?
It wasn't second grade, it was third. I peed my pants. I was wearing, and this is such a fun story because, like, in elementary school and like middle school, when you have like carpet time, if you wore a skirt, you got to sit on a stool.
Oh, okay.
So you wouldn't flash anybody.
Right.
And that was the day I peed my pants. So my mom had to drive to the school.
So you peed on the stool?
No, I peed on the carpet to play Connect. Well, I was playing Connect 4 on the carpet. But like, hang on, it'll make sense in a minute. So my mom had to drop me off like pants because I peed mine.
Right.
And then I sat on the stool, and then I realized I couldn't sit on the stool anymore because I had pants and not a skirt, and it was really upsetting for me. Yeah, and then I did get voted worst time management for volleyball because I don't know how to manage my time. As I was late today I was 5 minutes late.
I believe that.
Because I was taking a nap. And I've never left the country. I think I'm leaving the country this winter, though.
Oh.
Which will be fun, the first time ever.
Where are you going? I don't care.
I don't remember.
So my next one is I was stuck on the desert for a few hours with my family.
Okay.
Burger King follows me on Twitter, or I have skydived.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
I might get this one wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe it wasn't a few hours. I feel like Burger King would follow you because you had the shirt.
Yeah.
So I feel like somehow that like correlates with each other. So I'm gonna say that's a fact.
Okay.
I skydived. I feel like you'd be the one to have a fear of heights. You look like you'd be scared of ladders, but also you look like you'd be adventurous. Ooh, stuck. I'm gonna say you were not stuck in the desert. Maybe you were stuck in the forest.
I was stuck in the desert. I've never skydived. I am afraid of heights. You were right.
Bro, I just read minds.
I went to the Grand Canyon. Who could not do that?
Not
My
again.
legs were shaking the whole time. Yeah.
Too much for you?
Yeah.
I thought you liked
yeah.
hiking. What happened? No.
That's different. That's different. Hiking in a forest versus hiking in the Grand Canyon. Woo!
Yeah, I went hiking in Arizona. That was why when I was thinking about the country one, I was a little confused. I used to say I've never left the time zone.
Oh,
That used to be
okay.
my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I went to Arizona, and so
Mhm.
I did leave the time zone. And we went hiking up a mountain. That was crazy. That was a tough one. That was
cool.
I was tired.
I bet. I bet. I went on a 6-hour hike once. It was crazy.
Rest in peace. All right. I got stranded in Oswego during Harbor Fest because my car broke down.
Ooh.
One time, I put the wrong routing number for my direct deposit at my job and lost my first paycheck, which was almost $700. And my favorite color is purple.
Oh my God. What? I hope the second one is false, but I think it's true. So I'm going to go with your favorite color is not purple.
That is true.
Oh,
the
that is
second one
true.
is a lie.
Oh.
I didn't lose my paycheck. I did put the wrong routing number.
Just did it not go through at all?
I was able to get it back.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they did some magic. My HR manager typed up some magic, and I got my paycheck, guys. Don't worry.
That's scary, though.
Oh, I was
Jeez.
scared. I like talked to my manager, and I was like, hey, like, I didn't get paid yesterday, and he was like, what? And he looked at my like stats. He's like, it says it went through, and I was like, it's not in my bank.
Did the person get to keep your money?
I don't know. Wouldn't
Did they
know.
like?
No one ever. I think I gave because like when I looked up the routing number for my direct deposit, I think I put in the wrong bank.
Oh.
So I don't know what happened if they got the money.
That'll do
Someone
it.
might have been $700 richer. Who knows?
You never know.
But
You
and my
never know.
favorite color. That's why the show is like purple.
Oh.
Come
okay.
on.
Okay.
Like.
All right. I didn't.
What are you gonna do?
How could I know?
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
classic
like
blue.
the kind of late show.
The kind of late show.
Purple and blue. But yeah, I feel like I now know so much more about you, and now our viewers do too.
But don't worry, we have one more game to play that might change how you think of me, so stay tuned.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
There's one show that the Kinda Late Show is known for playing.
One show.
There's one game that the Kinda Late Show is known for playing, and that is This or That.
And if you really don't know how to play this or that by now, then I don't know what to tell you because I can't keep explaining it to you guys.
I'll do it. If you don't know This or That, we have to choose between two different things and hope that our opinions don't end the show completely. So let's get right into it.
All right, to start off.
With a classic. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
I'd have to go with a good hamburger.
Okay, okay.
What are your thoughts?
I could always eat a hot dog. I like a barbecue, you know. I always smell a hot dog. I'm like, I could eat that.
But at a barbecue, when you smell the burger, that's not where your mind goes to?
But like, if I smell burgers or hot dogs, I smell burgers all the time. There's always a burger. Once a day, there's got to be a burger around campus.
Yeah, Crossroads.
But a hot dog is far and few between. So I got to get a hot dog when I can.
Are you like mustard or ketchup though?
No, just plain hot dog. Yeah.
Wow. No, I'm a mustard. If I'm gonna have a hot dog, it's gonna be with mustard.
Okay.
But I won't have ketchup on my burger.
What is Texas Hots? Whoa, I'm getting word. What is Texas Hots? Please explain to me. What a Texas. It's okay. It's like a chili dog. Okay, it's like a chili dog. Never had a chili dog either. But it reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog. So
what?
Yeah, I loved Sonic as a kid.
You were I definitely used to play that game. There was like a
There's a ton of Sonic games. It's the Hedgehog.
I don't remember. It was like you had to collect the rings. All the games? Every single one of them? All right. Next, moving on because I can't think of the game. How do you feel about socks and sandals? Like, yes or no, like, should sandals be worn with socks or just have the dogs out? Because it's very controversial.
That is a controversial one.
Like, would you hate someone for wearing socks with sandals?
Okay, it depends. Because if you're at the beach with socks and sandals on, that's a no-no.
Not if there's the sand between your socks?
The sands and the socks? God. But just walking around, I think it's fine.
Okay.
What about you?
I agree with the beach. My friend one time pulled up with socks at the beach, took a picture right away, went, you're not getting away with this. You can't. I used to be a avid socks and sandal hater. But
really?
Yeah, like it's been like recently where I've been like, yeah, I'll pull up with some sandals and some socks on. Like when I go to practice, I stopped rocking with the Crocs and I started rocking with the sandals.
Nice.
The Birks and the socks. Okay. But I'll keep them with I'll have them with the dogs.
Okay, all right. Well, what about the fall holidays? Halloween or Thanksgiving?
I gotta go with the classic Halloween.
Okay.
Just because you dress up, you have like a reason. Scary movies. What? Thanksgiving. What are you watching? Charlie Brown?
Yes, I love Charlie Brown. What?
Whoa!
Yeah, I got Snoopy right there.
With Snoopy on his shirt. Okay.
Do you not like Charlie Brown? Oh my.
I can't say I don't dislike Charlie Brown. It's just not like I'm not like Charlie Brown.
It's a tradition with my family.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a Thanksgiving person?
Am I a what person?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I love Thanksgiving.
More
Wear a
than
nice
Halloween,
sweater. I kind of like it more than Halloween because I don't go out on Halloween. I don't do anything. I dress up.
I can't disclose that information on air.
But I love eating that turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy. It's delicious.
You know what? You're right about that. The food is what gets it good.
Yeah.
But Halloween, making those cookies with the little pictures in them, and then like getting all the sugar.
You can do that at any holiday.
Yeah, but you have a reason to do it now. I guess. Okay. We're going basic here. Going to the roots. Cats over dogs.
Okay. I'm more of a dog person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't hate on that. I do love dogs, but I love cats more.
Okay. I don't hate cats either, but
see? Look at that face and tell me you hate cats right now.
I didn't
Look
say
her in the
I
eyes and tell her you hate her.
Did I say I hate cats?
It's my cat, Tiger Lily. I miss her so much.
Tiger Lily. Wow, what a name.
Okay, I wanted to name her Ash, and my mom said no. And she was like, no.
But she was fine with Tiger Lily?
Yeah, it's because she said Ash sounded too much like a boy name.
Oh.
And I was like, but she's ash colored.
Right.
And then she says I could change the name every time I use it against her because my cat doesn't respond to a name. So I could change her, but then I'd have to change. Never mind. I also can't say. You'll know my passwords.
That makes sense. Well, yeah. Don't reveal your
I
passwords.
didn't say that.
Let's go to another one.
Okay.
How about the power of flight or the power to teleport?
I feel like teleporting would be so much easier than flying, but flying would just be so fun. So I'm gonna say flight.
I say teleport.
Really? Yeah. Just get there?
Yeah. I mean, you can see the views. If you can teleport in the air. Be like, whoa.
Yeah. Fall.
And I see the
skydive. What happened to the heights?
Okay, but I can teleport, so I can just teleport right down.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
What if one time it just malfunctioned and then you just?
Well, I hope it doesn't do that.
Yeah,
what if you malfunction while flying?
How fast am I flying though?
You can fly as fast as you want.
So then
There's no
it's
limit.
practically teleportation at that point.
No.
But with the fun wind and well, I guess it messes up your hair too.
Yeah, the wind in a car, if you roll down a window, it's just.
Well,
Kinda
but
don't
it'd
like
be
it.
so fun, and then people will be like, "It's a bird." No, it's just someone flying.
Wouldn't it be funnier to just like teleport out of there?
It would definitely help, but.
Be like, hey guys, I gotta go, boop, and then you're gone.
And then you get there on time. I get it. I get it. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. Out of the 2 seasons of the fall semester, do you like the fall-winter combo? That's like October, November, December, or do you like the summer-fall combo of August, September, and then like the beginning of October?
I like October, November, December because
So you're
it's
cold.
got the holidays and the cold weather, of course,
Ooh.
and the leaves are changing. They
But
look beautiful.
You can get that in the warm weather at the end of October, or beginning of October.
Not really.
Maybe like a
Are the
good
leaves
mid
really
October.
changing now? It's the beginning of October.
They're not changing.
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
what I thought.
But
I
it's
like the
like-
cold.
I like
Wearing
the warm.
sweaters, jeans. I like jeans.
But then I'm like sweating. I'm sweating right now. I shouldn't have worn a sweater.
I'm wearing short sleeves and shorts, and I hate it. I hate wearing short sleeves.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I would totally choose to wear like something like short sleeved over long sleeve. Then
All
I
right.
should just pop on a sweatshirt if I'm getting chilly.
True. So I'm gonna go a little bit controversial here. Charlie or Anna?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why would you do this to me?
I gotta make you choose.
What am I supposed to say? Do I have to diss my girl like that?
Hey, I'm just asking the question. You can answer however you'd like.
Oh my gosh. What if I just, do I have to, this might be the first this or that I can't answer. I'm going to go since we're on air. Why would I diss my new co-host? Are you going to leave the show if I say it, Anna?
I'll never tell.
You won't see him next week. That's for sure. But that's my girl. We started this show together, my twin.
Okay.
I
I'll
live with
allow
her
it.
too. Well, she's going to come into my room after watching the episode and bang on my door and probably kick me out the house.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll let you choose.
I don't know. I mean, I guess. Oh. For now, this is your first episode. Anna.
Okay.
Are you going to make that up, though? Make it up to me. Prove
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you're the better
I'll
host.
prove.
This
I'll
entire
prove.
season
Yeah.
is actually just a test to see if Charlie's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Since we're both from Long Island, do you prefer Oswego or Long Island? Or upstate? I'll give it not just Oswego. I'll give it, let's go stretch out to like Syracuse.
I
Maybe
like
if
Long
I
Island.
want to.
Long Island.
I'll have to agree with you on that.
I was going to answer right away, but then you kept talking.
Oh. Sorry.
I had a fast answer to that one. Long Island.
Nah.
I'm from there.
Yeah, born and raised.
Yeah, born and raised. Gotta love it.
I used to not like it, and then I came here. And now I love it. Every time I go home, I'm like, let me go back, please. You got the beaches, you got the warm weather,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
everything around you.
Yeah,
Oswego,
yeah.
where's the Chipotle?
Exactly. I love Chipotle.
Gosh, a 45-minute drive all the way to Liverpool. For what?
For Chipotle.
For little beans. I put extra beans on my
I don't like
Chipotle.
beans. Not a bean guy. So, a little controversial again. Kind of Late Show or the interview show?
Obviously, the Kind of Late Show. I did do I'll give him this. I was on this before. Actually, I wasn't saying anything before the show, but I did a little look at the interview show, and it was kind of low-key funny. If you want to check it out, I guess. But I'm going to have to go with the Kind of Late Show. First off, we've been running longer than you guys. Huh.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Whatever.
Whatever. What do you got to say?
Well, I created the interview show with
It's like we're just gonna have to
my
agree
2
to
other
disagree.
friends.
So, now you get to co-host with me. Whatever. Oh, someone has something to say? Oh, one of your
Oh,
TV
yeah,
shows.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, whatever. It seems like that's all we have time for this episode.
Remember, you can follow us on Instagram at WTOP Kinda Late Show, and there you can follow.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, a series of system breakdowns leaving students without amenities this week, what the campus is doing to address concerns.
And a reimagining of a classic. See what Oswego's theater department has heating up on stage in their latest offering.
Plus, the biggest weekend of the year for Laker hockey fans, why some fans will come dressed in white and others won't be dressing as bright.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Caitlin Wright.
And I'm Mike Neckers.
The biggest weekend of hockey calendar is here for Oswego this weekend. The Plattsburgh State Cardinals are traveling to the Port City for the annual whiteout matchup between the two teams at the Deborah F. Stanley Arena and Convocation Center. The traditional game is also supported by a doubleheader the next day, with the women's team playing Plattsburgh in the afternoon, followed by the men's team playing Potsdam in the evening.
But it won't just be hockey happening this weekend. Oswego's Black Student Union is organizing a silent sit-in during the whiteout games, encouraging students to dress in black and sit in the arena's seats in response to a heckling incident taking place at a peace walk the group put on back in September. WTOP-10 will be covering both the games and the sit-ins as they happen this weekend.
The streak of campus systems going down is continuing in a big way this week. After a power outage on Monday, a printer outage on Wednesday, network outages today and Tuesday, the streak is continuing with a VPN service outage today, affecting access to certain SUNY services. The service went down early this morning and Campus Tech Services is still working to resolve the issue, reporting that the issues are a result of denial of service attack against the campus network. CTS says they're working overnight to solve the issue and expect an update tomorrow morning.
13 SUNY Oswego students are joining the first ever Empire State Service Corps. The program, announced by Governor Kathy Hochul in September, claims its mission is to prepare students for success while contributing to the public good. Students will receive paid placements in high-need areas such as the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, as well as peer mental health, sustainability, anti-hate and anti-bias prevention, nonpartisan civic engagement, and free application for federal student aid and completion.
The SUNY Oswego Theater Department puts on the production of John Proctor's The Villain.
WTOP-10 reporter Eliza Hopkins was there opening night, and she wasn't the only one attending.
Thank you, guys. I definitely was not the only person in the crowd, as seats were sold out. Set in rural Georgia, a group of teenagers begin to question the message of the American classic, The Crucible. On stage, all SUNY Oswego students. Behind the curtains, Oswego's theater department bringing the play to life through props, costumes, lights, and more. The play is directed by Liz Dahman, a guest director from Brooklyn, New York. As for the themes, we spoke with those involved in the showing. Here's what they had to say.
Takes place even longer ago, but what's happening is still very prevalent.
But don't worry, you still have multiple chances to see John Proctor's The Villain, as it is performing this Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m., as well as Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. That's all for me. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Eliza.
SUNY Oswego's Del Sart Dance Club is taking the stage this weekend for their fall recital. The Wild West theme shows will be on Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 2 p.m. Dancers will be performing to country songs and styles including hip-hop, tap, and more. The show will run for around 3 hours with an intermission.
The 6-year-old daughter of an Oswego city official is dead in Oswego after a tragic accident. Jeffrey Hinderlitter had been operating a skid steer at his property when his daughter Grace approached the machine out of his view. Grace Hinderlitter died at the scene. Police say no criminal charges are being filed. And as the semester winds down, it looks like those winter jackets may be out for good now.
Let's take a look at your forecast with Storm Team 10 meteorologist George Kirk. George?
Thank you. Good evening. I'm meteorologist George Kirk, and here are some quick weather headlines. First up, you've got Whiteout Weekend. Make sure to get in line early to get your tickets. Up next, we've got some wonderful weekend weather, so be sure to get outside and get some sun. But unfortunately, that sun won't last, as we've got some rain to come in the early next week. And I know a lot of you out there are excited to see some snow, and so later I'll talk about whether there'll be winter weather soon. Now back to the desk.
State police are asking for assistance to identify 2 larceny suspects. On October 31st, state police responded to a call from Tops Market in Pulaski. The individuals are accused of taking over $280 worth of items from the store. Anyone with information is asked to contact New York State Police at 315-366-6000.
Oswego Industries Incorporated says it will use a KeyBank Foundation grant of $10,000 to support its virtual reality career exploration program. The VR career exploration is part of Oswego Industries Employment Support Services, which helps people explore different career paths in a safe and immersive environment, while allowing participants to engage with job roles across multiple industries, from healthcare to manufacturing, through real-life, hands-on experience.
Still ahead tonight, Alex Jones's InfoWars show being sold to the highest bidder following his lawsuit, but the winning bid is dialing in from an unlikely source.
Plus, although things are cooling down here in Oswego, they're heating up downstate. How brush fires are coming from some unexpected places.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Welcome back. I'm your meteorologist, George Kirk, and it's time for the full weather forecast. Right here in Oswego, it is 40 degrees and mostly cloudy. The pressure is 18.6 millibars, and the humidity is 44 degrees. That's a little bit on the dry side. The dew point is 21 degrees, and there's a slight breeze, 6 miles per hour from the southeast. Looking at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook on the East Coast, temperatures are slightly above average, whereas in the Great Plains, they're slightly cold. And then in the West Coast, the temperature is higher than usual. Now for the Friday planner. In the morning is partly cloudy out with temperature of 41 degrees. In the afternoon, the temperature raises to 46 with mostly sunny conditions. However, in the evening, the temperature drops a little bit to 42 degrees with partly cloudy to mostly clear conditions. Next up, we've got our whiteout forecast. When the line starts, it'll be 45 degrees, a little bit chilly with mostly sunny conditions. However, after the game, some clouds start to move in and it'll be colder at 42 degrees with a little bit of a breeze. Now we've got our extended forecast. Friday, whiteout day, 46 degrees with mostly sunny conditions. You've got a great weekend ahead with temperatures in the low 50s with sunny conditions on Saturday and partly sunny conditions on Saturday. And then you've got a chance for rain showers on Monday with a high temperature at 53 degrees. And you can see that the temperature remains mostly steady for the remainder of the week with a chance of showers on Thursday. That concludes our full forecast, and back to the desk.
Governor Kathy Hochul announced today that congestion pricing in downtown Manhattan is back with discounted rates. Starting in January, drivers who enter Manhattan below 60th Street will be charged $9, down from the previous $15. The plan was previously canceled in June before it was scheduled to begin. The state is hoping to raise nearly $15 billion for mass transit repairs.
And the New York City Fire Department is fighting a series of brush fires that have sprouted up across the city in the past few days. Fires in Manhattan's Inwood Hill Park started Wednesday afternoon, following fires at Alley Pond Park and in Washington Heights. Crews are still also fighting the Jennings Creek wildfire on the New York-New Jersey border, claiming one volunteer firefighter's life.
Work is continuing on finding the cause of a deadly explosion at a food dye factory in Louisville on Tuesday. The explosion, which claimed the lives of 2 workers and injured 12, was described by authorities as a large-scale incident involving hazardous materials. One worker who died in the explosion was found hours after the company announced that every employee was accounted for, causing uproar. Nearby homeowners are being told to stay in place. Should the parent company of Facebook get to own Instagram and WhatsApp? After a judge's ruling yesterday, an antitrust case focused on that question is going to trial.
As Amy Kiley reports, the Federal Trade Commission wants the answer to be no.
An antitrust case aimed at breaking up social media giant Meta is heading to trial. That's after a federal judge partly denied a request for summary judgment yesterday from the parent company of Facebook. The Federal Trade Commission alleges Meta overpaid for Instagram in 2012 and WhatsApp in 2014 to stifle competition. This is its second attempt to sue Meta over that claim after dismissals of similar suits from the FTC and a group of states filed in 2020.
Facebook has used its dominance and monopoly power to crush smaller rivals and snuff out competition, all at the expense of everyday users.
In an April statement about its request for summary judgment, Meta argues it does face competition from apps like TikTok, X, and YouTube. In a new statement to multiple news agencies, Meta says evidence at trial will prove buying Instagram and WhatsApp has benefited customers. The antitrust lawsuit against Meta is not alone. The government also is suing 3 other tech giants.
Apple is one of 4 companies that the House investigated for potential anti-competitive violations back in 2020. So Apple, Google, Meta, and Amazon were those 4 companies, and Apple is now the last of those 4 to be sued by the federal government.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
A trial date for the Meta antitrust case has not yet been set.
The auction behind assets related to Alex Jones's infamous InfoWars show was won today by satirical news outlet The Onion. The website won the bid with the approval of parents of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, who successfully sued Alex Jones for $1.4 billion in 2022. The Onion plans to relaunch InfoWars as a parody of itself, making a mockery of its former host and owner.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, how one motor company is learning to recall their cars the hard way.
And one of the largest auto parts stores in the nation is closing hundreds of locations.
Snacks from faraway lands, or snacks with bizarre flavors. How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West 1st Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey.
There's improv.
So much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
Here's all the latest headlines in consumer news. Advanced Auto Parts is set to close 700 locations. The auto parts retailer says the reason is to improve their business performance. The company recently released another dismal earnings report, and for the second year in a row, the company lowered its full-year outlook. While a full list of locations has yet to be released, the majority of closures are expected to be corporate-owned locations. Advanced Auto Parts currently operates about 5,000 stores worldwide.
Ford is being fined for a whopping $165 million for its response in recalling vehicles with faulty rearview cameras. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration conducted a 3-year investigation and found that the company had moved too slow to report and address the issue. The recall began in 2020, affecting more than 600,000 vehicles, with owners' main complaints being the camera would sometimes go blank. Ford says it will pay the fine and meet the requirements to prevent similar future delays.
It's a type of depression triggered by a change in seasons. Seasonal affective disorder affects millions of Americans, but many don't realize they experience this condition. The mood changes it can bring may be severe and impact how a person feels, thinks, and acts. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has the signs of this disorder and explains ways to help yourself cope with the symptoms.
The days are shorter and darker. The temperatures are getting colder. If you feel down this time of year, you're not alone.
It's extremely common in colder weather climates, especially this time of year, with symptoms beginning and intensifying throughout the winter and even into the spring.
Licensed clinical psychologist Adam Borland with Cleveland Clinic says a lack of sunlight can impact vitamin D levels and serotonin, which helps regulate mood, behavior, sleep cycle, and memory. It can lead to symptoms like sadness, loss of interest, fatigue, and fluctuating appetite. Borland says maintaining a healthy daily routine can help.
Going to bed around the same time, trying to get up around the same time, monitoring diet and any potential alcohol or other substance usage, engaging in physical exercise, making sure that you socialize, engage in any creative outlets.
Borland also suggests using a sun lamp, which can mimic natural light and help regulate the sleep cycle. He says medications can help treat symptoms of anxiety and depression, as can talk therapy. But it's also important for a person with seasonal affective disorder to stay connected to others.
It's very easy to kind of hibernate during this time of year, and you want to make sure that you engage in social outlets.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Borland's advice for when it comes to seasonal affective disorder is, a person has to be honest with themselves about their symptoms, if it's impacting their day-to-day functioning. He also says not to isolate and to seek mental health treatment.
A diamond necklace possibly linked to Marie Antoinette sold at auction for nearly $5 million. The 300-carat diamond necklace sold in Geneva, Switzerland for $4.8 million on Wednesday. The 18th century piece was likely made a decade before the French Revolution, and it's thought to contain stones that are a part of an infamous scandal involving the last Queen of France. While the exact origins of the necklace are unknown, the auction house believes it could have only been made for royalty or high-ranking aristocrats. Coming up in sports, we have Jacob Coleman live in studio.
Hey Jacob, what do you got for us tonight?
Hello everybody, Jacob Coleman here to give you a quick preview on some sports events coming up this weekend. This Friday at 7 p.m., the SUNY Oswego men's ice hockey team is going into a huge battle. Coming off of 2 losses to start their year, they are looking to pick up their first win this season in their annual whiteout game versus Plattsburgh. If you enjoy the sport of hockey and want to participate in the whiteout, dress in all white and head to the game here on campus. And now, in case you guys have been living under a rock this past year, tomorrow night, Iron Mike Tyson will come out of retirement to have a boxing match versus the controversial Jake Paul. This event is taking place in AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, and will be streamed and covered by Netflix. This will be Netflix's first sporting live event ever, going live at 8:15 p.m. The main event looks to start around 11, so if you are interested, you could go to the whiteout game and get home to watch the fight in the same night. Make sure you guys stick around after the break for our sports anchor, Jason Rude, to give you a highlight breakdown and a look into Oswego soccer.
Yes, we sip it. Tie it.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving. I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Broadcast news. Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Good evening, all you sports fans. I am Jason Rude, and I am here with your Lakers Sports Report. The SUNY All-Conference teams have been released for both men and women's soccer, with 6 Lakers choosing to represent on the second and third teams. On the second team for the men's is graduate student Kyle Genrick, who is the captain this year, assisting for 8 goals and scoring 3 himself. For the women's second team are juniors Amber McDermott and Erica Yancey, who scored a combined 7 goals for the season. And for the third teams for the men's is senior Ha-Jun Lee and sophomore TJ Ellis, while the only selection for the women's third team is being senior Jillian Groth. Congrats to both the men and women for making their respective all-conference teams. Going into men's basketball for Oswego, in a nail-biter on the road Wednesday night, the Oswego Lakers just fell short to the St. Louis Saints 44-45. The Saints opened with a quick lead, but seniors Aki Anderson and Billy Rise kept Oswego close, with Anderson scoring 12 points overall. The Lakers claimed their first lead before halftime, with freshman Deacon Judd adding 6 key rebounds. However, despite a late free throw by freshman Gary McLean, Oswego could not pull ahead in the final seconds as when they looked to make a comeback, and their next non-conference matchup will be next Tuesday as they face Brockport. Moving to pro sports, after spending more than a year off the field, Buffalo Bills linebacker Matt Milano is finally hitting the practice field again. The team has activated his 21 practice day window, giving Buffalo until December 4th to add him on the roster or place him back on season-long IR. Milano has been sidelined for the first 10 weeks of the season due to a bicep tear he sustained in August. Though he will not be able to suit up for the crucial Week 11 matchup against the Chiefs this Sunday, his development has Bills fans excited for his return. And now we take a look at the baseball world. After the effects of Hurricane Milton and the damage to the Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, the Tampa Bay Rays will now play their 2025 season on Steinbrenner Field, the spring training home of their rivals, the New York Yankees. Steinbrenner Field is located in Tampa and close to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Raymond James Stadium and hosts the Yankees' Class A affiliate, the Tampa Tarpons. The Yankees and the Rays have struck a deal to allow the Rays to use the facility while repairs are being made back at home. And now we go and take a head at the Bucks-Pistons game that happened earlier last night, and we're going to start off with a pump shot right by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and then moving on to transition, we got Cade Cunningham going to try to get past Brook Lopez, and then immediately Isaiah Stewart is going to get back with the rebound, making the game 11-6. In the second quarter, Malik Beasley is going to inbound for a three-point jumper, and that is going to take the Pistons to 51-40. And early in the third, they're going to look over to Brook Lopez, center three, and he shoots. And that is going to bring the Bucks back up. And immediately after that, we get an and one from Giannis to tie the game up into the fourth. And then immediately, Taron Prince is going to get an assist off of Giannis for a three, but immediately Marcus Sasser is going to get a three as well, and that is going to tie the game, putting into 111, going in OT, but then a closing dunk by Giannis Antetokounmpo, who finished with 59 points. The Bucks go home with a 127-120 point game.
Thank you, Jacob. Stick around for a final check-in before we go.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen and become briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up with that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
That's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay up to date with everything WTOP by following us at WTOP-10 Oswego on all platforms.
Thank you for watching. Have a great night, everyone.
Hello! Hello! My blankets. Chilly. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can. Oh, wait, I was not ready, but yeah. 2, 3. Welcome back! Fiesta.
The best show on earth with the best host ever.
I'm Quinn.
I'm Andrea.
Who would have thought?
There you go. It's my blanket. It's so cold. I'm chilly.
It's so cold. We have to bundle up, guys.
I spent all Easter, basically, Easter, cleaning